very long time. And I hope we are all okay, because, you know, right now it's a really weird time. It's a really... Oh, that's just me checking you can hear me. And yeah, so I've picked my PlayStation back up again. I've not played in a very long time, and I'm currently talking to myself, and that's fine. What I'm gonna do today is play Streets of Rage. Brilliant game, absolutely really fun game. I did start just playing it just now, but then I decided at 25 past 1 in the morning that it was a good idea to stream it, and I had one viewer and they left. Bye! That was a very short view, because I probably wasn't in gameplay and they didn't want to stick around and wait. That's fine. Thought I'd just have a little talk to begin with. What I am going to do is select Streets of Rage. And what I am going to do for you is actually apply a cheat code. Now, this isn't like for Infinite Life or anything clever. All I'm doing is increasing the amount of lives that I start with. So instead of just starting with 3, I'm going to start with 7. Because I don't know about you, there are some levels which try you. I'm making it easier on myself, I'll be completely honest. Probably gonna put it on easy mode as well. Mainly because it's 25 past 1 in the morning and I want to enjoy, and I can get quite ragey with this game quite quickly. I don't know about anybody else. But yeah, it's one of these games that I've really enjoyed for quite some time, and yeah, it's really interesting. So I actually played it the other day with my husband, and we actually completed it on normal, and that was quite fun. He's not a fan of retro gaming. He played it because I wanted to, which is quite nice of him. And, you know, you do things for each other sometimes that you don't necessarily want to do, but we completed the game and it was quite fun. I quite enjoyed it. Hit each other a few times in the game. It's quite funny, quite entertaining. So yeah, so I will get into it in just a second. So let's see. I got the cheat to work just now. So what you need to do is press the start button, which is actually the options button on your PlayStation. Oh, so let's go again. And then what you have to do is you actually need a second controller for this. So you need to have player 2 activated. So you need to have a player 2 controller activated. And then what you have to do, this is where it gets clever, you have to hold down circle, X and square all at the same time. You have to hold down right, but then this is all on controller 2, and then you have to press start, which is the options button on the first controller, on the first controller. So you hold down those 3 and press the options. And there you have it. So now you can scroll down and go down to 7, which will give me a starting life of 7 lives instead of 3. Round number, you don't actually have to start at round number 1. You can skip levels if you want. But for the purpose of this, because I actually quite enjoy all the levels, there's one I don't like, but it's like level 6, so what's the point of starting level 7, taking 2 levels after that. So I don't like level 6. Actually, no, it's not level 6, level 5. So the guy that breathes fire, I can't get out of the way, can never get out of the way. That's where I lose my lives. That level in particular is where I lose them mostly. So because I lose them there often, I want to start with a higher number of lives. You watch me lose all these before I get there now. And as I said, I'm going to put it on easy. I just want to enjoy playing this at now just gone 1:30 in the morning. And then you can't exit, as you see. So you're wondering how you get out of the menu. You just press the options button again. Oh, okay. It wouldn't let me select, but there we go. So then we exit out, and then you select your player, and then you got your characters. Personal preference. My favourite character is Adam. He's a good, just well-rounded character that will kill people. Got good moves, got good range. He does a knee kick, so like he gets quite close to people before he actually hits them, and I find that sometimes she's a bit tricky and gets caught up in things because of her moves. So I find Adam is a well-rounded character. Now with this, the AA and B, because you don't have that on your PlayStation, your special with the police calling and the fire bombs, if anyone remembers, is your X button, and your punch is your special is your square button, your punch is your X button, your circle is your jump. So we're just going to go ahead and select Adam there. Now as you see at the top there, what we've got is starting with 7 lives. So as I said, got your punches, we've got our normal, so we're going to start. Watch, we get punched in the face straight away now. My cat's scratching the carpet, and she knows I'm not going to tell off because she knows I'm busy. Cats. So yeah. Oh. So yeah. Oh. I knew it was going to happen. Sometimes they get like close to you but not close enough for you to hit them. Then you chase them and they back off and you're like, come back here. So normally last games I played for Destiny, I really do like Destiny. It's still like one of my favourite games. Sacrilege to say what I'm about to say, but I prefer Destiny 1 over Destiny 2. I just enjoyed everything about that. I think I may have slightly become a too attached to my character. I know you could transfer over, it just wasn't the same. But I mean, I did play Destiny 2 like, when it first came out, the first story. I haven't got any additions. The reason why I didn't pick out that barge then, I don't like it. I find it hinders me more than helps, so I don't tend to pick them up. Incidentally, in Streets of Rage 2 and 3, the bars and the baseball bats actually don't hinder as much. They've got a better swing on them, so I find with the swing on the bars and the bats, it's quite a slow swing, and I punch quicker than I swing a bat, so that's why I don't pick them up. However, on Streets of Rage 2 and 3, they seem to have rectified that, so you have your swing is almost in line with what your punch would be, so it's just as quick, so it's better. These were his cheeky ones, because then he'll run up to me and punch me, but I got him first. Yes, I am fully aware it's on easy mode for anyone that wants to point it out. but at 1:30 in the morning, I want to have some fun. Anyone with a knife has to go. It's not necessarily the throwing ones, it's the guys that hold the knives at waist height that stab you. They tend to be the trickier ones. And as you see, I've still got my special to use, which is a good thing. I saw it coming, and yet I didn't move. Oh my goodness. They have two shields. They start off with that one, the light orange, and then they go into dark orange, which is their life. So I haven't used my special through this level. It doesn't carry over, so might as well. Oh. And that's where we are at the moment. I don't know why. Start of every level I like to test out my buttons. It's just a thing. I do it on every single game. It's not like they're going to stop working from the previous game. Concentration happening. So yeah, this is the second level. Took a knife to the face. Again, it's not going to pick it up. I don't have range. I mean, I'll pick this one up to give you some idea. When so like, punching is quite quick. There's a delay, and I don't like that delay. So inevitably at some point this will just get punched out my hand. And I just feel it's quite slow and quite sluggish to keep manoeuvring, as is it's the only thing they have rectified in sort of Streets of Rage 2 and Streets of Rage 3. It's a lot better to pick up a ranged weapon and use it. I remember when I got my Mega Drive, actually. It's my birthday. Or was it Christmas? My birthday is like really close to Christmas, so it could have been one or the other. And these things. Okay, I'll give it the current range weapon is good at getting rid of. Oh, here we go. I don't like this guy. It's like Wolverine on steroids. Again, I didn't use my special. Starts with yellow. So he has like, that's punched out of me. It can stay there. Oh no, easy, she said. And look, she's dying. How's it even? It's one thing when you play on easy mode you don't get a level bonus, which is fair enough, that makes complete sense. It's making it easy for you. Why should you get a level bonus? I mean... You notice, for those of you who haven't played Streets of Rage, people in the blue were very much first level characters. Much like a lot of video games, when you progress there's always that different colour of something, means it's more difficult. Knows when you've lost some life. So these ones are green. They take slightly longer to get killed. So also a little bit more. Boss on this one is some guy that comes, punches you. Oh yeah, this guy throws you. So you'll be really careful. There's a level later on that has kind of holes as you in the pavement. Oh, these people. Ah. Oh my gosh, she has to go. Just get me out of a hole. Don't kind of want to lose a life, but it's like I'm gonna have to. You get one of those sort of every single level to use those police calls, apart from the last level, because we're indoors and they thought logically that you wouldn't be able to have fire indoors. We all saw that coming. But yeah, there's some guy that breathes fire. That's... Oh yeah, if you lose a life, you get a new police call as well, so... So it's never the actual boss, it's always the minions. Don't want to come and punch you, they're the worst. Yes. See, now he's... Oh, good. See, now he's purple, so he's meant to be... Did you even see him punch me? It's jazzy music right here. You know, like when you should see things coming and you don't. This is what I mean by the later level with a hole in the ground. If you are not careful, you can get punched. Oh, pushed down that hole. Equally, you can throw them down the hole as well. So. Again, I'm not going to pick up that bat because it will just hinder me. There we go. These ones you've got to be careful of because they're the ones that throw you and they will throw you down that hole, and that's not what you want. Equally, if you step this side, then they can't throw you down the hole. It's those knifey people. You can actually, when they throw you, if you press circle and up, this on the PS4, you press circle and up, you will stand up. So then that eliminates you losing your life. Which is, let's face it, no one wants that. The irony of like stabbing him with his own knife, right? To do that trick, where I kind of this, yeah, if you press circle and the X, that's what that does. Oh, he has to go. It's those ones because they tend to stab you quite quickly and they'll take a lot of your life, and it's annoying. Oh. This is the one I don't like. Oh, here's another colour coming in. The throws tend to eliminate them quicker, even on like normal mode and things like that. I think they are a stronger move. This guy, this guy, this guy. This is where I'm gonna lose some lives. I just can't. Asshole. That's so annoying because he comes up behind me and holds me and then I'm screwed. Good thing is though, just do that. I know it seems like an easy way out, but This one's on a boat. This is singly one of the most annoying boss levels ever. I get quite gingerly in, because if anyone's played, not necessarily these games, I'm more like MMORPGs, like you know, the phrase pulling the instance, because I know there's more of them. There is a couple of them that I will see, like that just infuriates me. You can hear me breathing down this. I'm really sorry if you can. So I edge on slowly because sometimes some enemies won't be. I won't get them all in one go, and that's just better. Obviously when you get set and you can't go further, they're all going to come at you. But there's a point later and I'll show you exactly what I mean. There's a lot of ninja guys that jump on the boat, and if you do it gradually, you get one ninja at a time as opposed to getting like all 5. And as you saw me earlier, I was not that good with them. So anything that helps is better than nothing. Live your extra life. Live your extra life. That's a quote from Brad Mondo. Oh. If you don't know who Brad Mondo is, check out his YouTube channel. Oh. And they do this. They fake it. And it's really frustrating. It's kind of handy when they do that, like by accident. See, it knows. They also, from sort of this level onwards, they bring in old bosses as well. So some of the bosses, actually on this level in particular, is one of the bosses you'll see again as a normal fighter. See, this is exactly what I mean about not wanting to pull the instance. And the problem is, some buttons do the same thing, same action, so you end up picking things up you don't always want. And as I said before, we see him again as a normal fighter. He doesn't take as long to kill this time as what he did as a boss level, so I'm fairly confident I was able to kill him quicker this time round. Shit, here is another. Oh Oh god. Swear, watch Emma get killed. It's when they start throwing stuff that's an absolute utter nightmare. And they are a pain in the absolute arse to kill. Bollocks. Had 2 police calls because I was trying to literally get to that because I knew it was coming. I died in this one. It's a classic case of win some, you lose some. Now, I'm most definitely going to want to save that police call for the boss because this is an annoying boss level. Ugh. So, Blaze, who you saw in the main menu, they're basically replicas of her, except these are... I mean, these on. I couldn't quite believe I got hold of her. It doesn't always happen. But that's not bad. At least get another one of these. She literally like tap, and I bet she'll take more of my life before I take hers. Most frustrating boss. Literally, those in the fire breather. No. this is where my husband and I, when we were playing, because they moved, we kept going into each other. It's a little stressful. As you can see again, like same guy, like in level 1 with the blue, and they're in red, and she's busy baking it. I'm sure that line has been used in other instances other than video games. I hate those ones. Me. Oh. Yes, I did just throw a knife into the net before you even ask. Now with these, they will kill you, so you kind of have to set them off and then walk through. Bad news is they can throw you into them again, so you gotta be careful. He's showing his purple colours. Oh, there's 3 of them. Sometimes I find when I play through levels again, not necessarily on different difficulties, even if you play it on normal and play it on normal again, different amounts of enemies or different types of enemies pop up in different... Oh, sugar. Completely forgotten that was another one of these. So lose some lives, people. I know what the boss is on here. I'm not overly concerned. I don't think I can beat it straight off the bat, but we'll just don't think it's on. I'm going off the screen. Then they get a run up that I don't get. Bearing in mind, I still got 3 continues as well. Oh, he's still not dead. Oh, you can't. Oh. See, the game knows. The game just knows. Hope everyone's okay at the moment, wherever you are in the world, if anyone tunes in. It's a really tricky time for absolutely everybody at the moment. It's really, really, really scary. I'm not going to weigh in on the politics of it all because everyone has different opinions and I'm not here to voice mine. I'm here to play some games that give me the nostalgia feels. That's what Streets of Rage is. It's about... Now, I had this when... Oh yeah, I was saying when my Mega Drive got bought for me, either Christmas or birthday. And it had one of those 6-in-1 carts with it, you know, and I was thinking of this morning actually, I couldn't remember. I knew it had Streets of Rage on, I knew it had Sonic, I know it had The Revenge of Shinobi, and it had Collins, and I know it had FIFA, but for the life of me, could not tell you what the 6th game is. Oh. It's flying, kicking and go anywhere. So yeah, 6th game. Not a clue. If anyone tunes in and had the 6th cartridge, if you remember what the 6th game was, it'd be great. Because I'd like to remember. Because I mean, I've got the Sega Mega Drive Classics on. Give me your bat, Jesus. Oh, here we go. Good thing is, you can also get them squished as well. I know there was a 3 cart as well, and that came with Golden Axe, but I definitely didn't have Golden Axe. Incidentally, my uncle had a Mega Drive, because he liked video games too, and he had Golden Axe, that's where I got introduced to that, so... between the person who whips and the stabby person. And there's not really any thought to button there's not really any thought to button combo in this, other than when you other than when you press circle and X. So any of like the fancy combos, it's kind of just multiple button bashing, which I know isn't very technical, which isn't very thought processing, but I wasn't really going for thought processing at 1:30 in the morning. It's kind of just going for fun. Luckily right now I've got 2 police calls and I know what the boss is, and they won't carry over, so there's like, I need to use them in this level anyway, so music always changes. And it's double Wolverine time. I have this thing where I like to wait for them both to be on screen before I do my specials. Whether it makes a difference or not, I couldn't actually tell you. But at least I know if they're both on the screen, then I both know that they're going to get attacked. So the logic is sound. In case the game glitches and because one of them isn't on the screen properly, then it doesn't register, and that would just be more annoying than anything else. See, I like this level because when you call the police when it gets difficult, the fire goes around a corner. Clever fire, right? Again, with like the ones that throw you, they can throw you off the edge of here and you will lose a life, so it's kind of like that. So it's really important that you don't stand when, or if you can try to, definitely try and get them first. If possible, it depends what your instance is, because that's quite early in for a purple guy. As I said before, sometimes when you play games, instances are slightly different. Generally, that they're the same. Ooh. I'm gonna die. So I might as well. Oh no. I tried to use it on the 7. Oh. I mean, it does just depend on your instance that you get. Equally, you can also throw them off as well. So. There's no rhyme or reason why I step over here. There's no... I mean, my husband was by the door, and equally I think you can get... See, this is the worst combination. It's kind of a bit stressful. The ones that throw you in the whipping, people with the whips, that's quite annoying. Now, when everybody lands, I might as well use this because the next level is inside, and as I said before, you can't use the flames inside, apart from to fight a fire breather yet again. No! That was more close than I would care, sir. So in this level, you end up facing all the bosses you have faced previously, and the main boss. Oh yeah, and there's moving trolleys, and they come behind you, like test your wits about you, really. And you get all colours of difficulty as well, so level really tests you. But seeing as I started with 7, and yes, I have gone up to 9 and back down to 7, again, being on 6 right now is probably a good position to be in, because I can afford to lose some lives, and I've got some continues as well. So, let's hope we can complete this evening. Ooh! I was not watching out for a moving trolley. Game knows. Well, I know none of you have tuned in this evening, but I've been sat here talking to myself just in case anyone would like to tune in. At least they know they're going to get some conversation out of this. Here's the first one that's going to come. Now, do we all remember him from level 1? He's level, yeah, power kick. Hey, they come behind you to tap you. Yep. See? You get stuck in there, and then next one after this, I think, it'll be the boss from second level. If you remember what that is, it's the guy that sounded like Wolverine on steroids. Purple rinse as well. Now you can't fly and kick this guy. I should have showed you the second level. I'm not going to show you this far in. He like bullet type moves when you try to kick him. Like he moves like super fast, so you can't kick him, which is a bit annoying. The game knows. So bowling with them. Seriously, the design for these guys in 2 and 3 is hilarious. Like, I hadn't really played 2 and 3 all the way through. Level 4 for me right now. Yeah, I didn't think he was gonna. Jump out of the way. Little guy that's gonna breathe fire coming at me. Oh no, not allowed a police help with the firebomb, but the guy that breathes fire can be in the building. Sure, that's fine. first time ever. I managed to dodge it in case y'all didn't notice. Just want to lay some knives here. Just don't know which way is the best way to go ever. Ever. It's just pure luck when I can. I literally just throw it into flames. Well, that's my silly fault. Oh, gives me an extra life. That's quite kind of it. Most stressful things ever in this game for you. Incidentally, not these guys. Remember I said you fight every boss from all the levels. What ones have we not seen yet? The ones I literally felt like I've only just finished fighting. Oh, here we go. What's more annoying with these two really awkward people is that where they've got no lives this time, zero idea which one, you know, that could be dying first. I think that's more infuriating because this is really, for me, I find these two the hardest and it's time consuming. And this is also half the reason I wanted to start on 7. And as you can see, I haven't used any continues yet. So See, standing in the corner sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. And as you can tell, I've gone a bit silent on communication. Just concentration. At this point. Oh, one of them's down. Like, I literally just didn't even notice until just now. I thought she'd just fallen over. Wait, watch her wipe out my last 2 lives before I get anywhere. Just also stressed me out. Time apparently. Oh, thank goodness for that. I don't know what happened there. Lives, amazing. I didn't really know if the continue also came with that privilege of 7 lives. Whether it was just starting life, I was not sure. But he hit like a freight train. Yeah, we all saw that coming. Concentration, like when I go silent. It's always the concentration. And there we have it. because it's the end. T T oh C oh TB? No, it's BTBA. It's meant to be TCD for the CookDiesel. And then you have like your ending with the credits. So here's the thing, and you can laugh if you want. I've not actually completed that by myself before. I know I did it on easy, and I know I applied the cheat for extra lives, but I've not actually done that by myself. So on a playthrough, we've managed to get that, and yeah, I did do one continue, which with boosted lives on easy. Not ashamed. Quite happy with myself. Did it on normal with my husband on Wednesday. Then you just get the ending. And does anyone ever, like, when you watch credits, even in movies and stuff, you look at some of the names and you like try and pronounce that? So I've been on streaming for an hour, or just over an hour, and I've completed Streets of Rage. I mean, games now, like, completing in an hour just isn't heard of. I'm sure there are some games. Bye. There we go. Back to the ending. So, we are back where we started. Like to thank you for watching. If you watch at a later date, if you sit the whole way through it, thank you. If you don't watch it, that's fine. I've rambled to myself for an hour, so yeah. Gamer tag is the CookDiesel, as you've probably seen, and YouTuber's Tricky Unicorn. But yeah, it was fun playing that through. I'll probably do the second one, another venture, and do the third one another time. Other than that, catch everybody all at another time, and have a good night, guys.